So now let's turn to Democratic California Congressman and House Armed Services Committee John Garamendi. Congressman, thank you so much for coming on. And I'd like to start where Jillian left off, especially because you were one of the members of Congress who really worked with the White House to put together this new spending bill, the infrastructure bill, as some folks are calling it, and now to get it passed and get it through Congress on Capitol Hill. Let's start with one of the biggest criticisms coming from Republicans. They say when you really dig into the details of this bill, that a lot of the stuff in it has nothing to do with infrastructure. And let me just pop up some bullet points to show you what I'm talking about. We've got about $213 billion directed at home sustainability and public housing, $174 on electric vehicles, $400 billion on home-based care for the elderly and the disabled, $50 billion for research infrastructure. So what is your explanation? I mean, how do these things qualify as infrastructure?
Well, if you define infrastructure as concrete pavement for highways, obviously that is not what those expenditures are. But you need to also understand that infrastructure is much, much more than that. If we're going to build a modern, competitive America, we need to do at least 4 things. First of all, we have to have the best education system in the world. And that is part of this infrastructure program, rebuilding our schools, updating them in many different ways, including being able to take care of distance learning. Secondly, we need to have the best research in the world. That research money that perhaps others define as not infrastructure, that's fundamental. If we're not in the lead on research, we're simply not going to be in the lead. It's both the facilities as well as the researchers and the various programs. Thirdly, we need a modern physical infrastructure, roads, streets, transit, and broadband communication, which is a very serious problem for many, many of the Republican senators in the Midwest, and serious problem in my district in California. And also, a lot of discussion just a moment ago from my colleague talking about empathy, talking about America being morally on track.
So
part of that certainly deals with the border, but it also deals with our elderly. And we know from the COVID that there's a serious problem. And finally, housing. We have to house our citizens. So those are all critical infrastructure issues.
But Congressman, I mean, clearly you say this is all infrastructure. Republicans say it simply does not qualify as infrastructure in the traditional sense of roads, bridges, highways, things of that nature. So, you know, here comes President Biden coming in saying he's going to be the president for unity and bipartisanship. That first spending bill had no Republican support, at least not on Capitol Hill. And now by having this second spending package have a definition of infrastructure that is not traditional, not something that a lot of Republicans can get on board with. Are you worried that this second spending bill is not going to have any Republican support either?
Well, perhaps you didn't hear what I said a moment ago. I have a definition of infrastructure that really positions America to be competitive in the world. We could build all the streets and all the roads in the world, and if we don't recognize that it is far, far more than that this nation needs to invest in, we will simply lose the competitive game. We have to do research. We have to have the research facilities. We have to have the communications infrastructure. All of those things are critically important, and we need to house our people. We know that we have a housing crisis across America. We have a long tradition in America of using the federal government, everything from Fannie and Freddie Mae and other programs, to house and to provide financing and housing for Americans. These are fundamental infrastructures. And clearly, roads and transit, that's a big piece of it. And so is sewage and water. These are all parts of America's necessity to build a modern infrastructure program for our nation, the foundation upon which the economy can grow.
Congressman, I got to leave it there, but it's clear that the very definition of the word infrastructure truly consuming Washington right now, certainly in the weeks to come.
Sure.
Congressman, thanks so much.
My pleasure.